This item completed.
That guy just ran the red light, almost hit everybody. Wow. All right, so I was put on notice. Leia says we've got a mountain of projects to do before Edison's first birthday, which is next month, man. So we have this backyard that is completely out of control. Not as bad as the garage, but everything's still just reeling from the construction. So right now, my job, I'm taking off early. I know you guys love that when I say I'm taking off early. What kind of engineer are you? I'm gonna end up working tonight, but hear me out. Believe me when I say everything's covered. I've got everything. I've got all the irons in the fire that need to be burning. Anyway, so I've got to go by the Home Despot. I've got to get a wheelbarrow. I don't own a proper wheelbarrow, so that's going to get rectified right now. And I need a couple other things because I'm going to be putting in that brick planter in the back wall, and I need to lay out where I think it's going to go. And then Leia, when she gets home tonight, is going to critique my work, and we're going to adjust it as needed. That way I can factor out how many bricks I need, how high it goes, and what we're talking about, how many car loads it's going to take for me to get this thing
in 1 mile.
Get this thing going.
Right to I-1.
Okay, stop one because I'm not going to be able to stop for the rest of the week through possibly month. Let's get that hair done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, small success. Little things, knocking down the little things. Let's go to the next thing. Home Depot. Which one? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Freaking $140 for a wheelbarrow. Now I'll take the $70 one that looks like it's not wood. Yep, that's what I want. So that video store's going out of business. They have a claw machine. Everything's for sale. They have a claw machine and a Gachapon machine. Remember me talking about the Gachapon machines months and months ago? Kind of expensive. $650 for a claw machine seems like a lot of money, and the Gacha is $190. Comes with extra stock though, so I'm gonna think about it. I may have a place for both, but I don't know that I want a claw machine more than I want a Gachapon machine, which is kind of what I want. But if I could throw, you know, $700 at them for both, see if they'll take it. So I just got off the phone. I confirmed I have a place to put a Gachapon machine if I wanted to secure it in a store. It gets good foot traffic too because it's by a school. So if it comes with extra toys, 190 bucks, I'm able to, and I've got, yeah, this might be a good idea. I'm gonna go pull up Craigslist really quick and see what they're going for and what they've past sold, and then I'm gonna call them back and tell them to hold it for me. Yeah. All right. So we talked to Leia, and she's on board with the Gacha machine. So I'm on the way to go get it right now. And apparently people are driving like crazy people today. So I pulled everything out of my car because I was gonna pick up that wheelbarrow, and I've got the seats laid down. Who knew? Such a fortuitous thing, taking the car seats out. Now I'm gonna go get a Gacha machine. Kind of always wanted. All right, so to start, I don't really know how much these Gachapon machines are. I looked online, it's like 600 bucks or something like that for like a brand new one. I don't know if that includes shipping. I don't really care. The guy's offering 190 with a bunch of extra capsules and toys. I don't know what a bunch extra means. They didn't quantify that, and I was still in my work clothes and I wanted to change and all that anyway, so I figured I'd come. I told him I'd come back. Don't know. I gotta suss this all out, feel it all out right there, and maybe I can get a deal. I'd like to get it for 160, 170, but it really depends on how much toys they have and what the value is of those toys. If the toys are a good value, then yeah, whatever, I'll pay the one. Now the owner of a vending machine. Not something I necessarily thought I would be the owner of. So I'm going back to Home Depot now. I want a nice chain to go through the back strap on that thing so that somebody doesn't just nick the whole thing out from under, because it's only like 50, 60 pounds, which 2 guys can take off with that in a running pace. What a bit of freaky luck, man. So I have kind of an interesting dichotomy. It's like, where do I place this thing? And then what do I aim to sell? A lot of high school kids in this area, and like at the end of the day, tons of kids go to this gas station to buy drinks, sodas, all that stuff. So that's a huge market because they don't have any vending. They have some toys, but it's basically like candy toys, stuff like that. I'm fairly good with the animes and the video games and all that stuff, so I think I might be able to make actually a little decent swing at this. At least a good go. I've got a 4-bay, or a 4-gang as they call it, meaning there's 4 separate machines that are all ganged together. I'm gonna see if I can just lag bolt that to a chain attached to the wall, because it's gonna be by the front door. Just, you know, looking out for not losing this thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and double check, but the guy seemed like a really nice guy. He was saying, you know, he's getting out of the video business and he's selling everything, and that he, wow, okay, I don't know why you're braking so hard, that it's about a $600 machine, $800 to $600 brand new, and the refurb ones go for $400 to $500, and I got it for $180 with 2 boxes or 2 more gangs of reload, so another reload. Those are mostly all depleted that are in there, so I'll probably just swap one of them out and then just go with that. There it is. Gachapon magnate status, entry level. All right, so new gas station location right behind me here. Yeah! I had always kind of just said, hey, if I got a vending machine, where would I put it? Asked around, I found a spot. I had this lined up for a long time. So kind of fortuitous that this all happened at the same time for me. Go, buddy, go, 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 come on. So it turns out that the owner of the machine, he probably has each one of the gangs, the units, filled about halfway full, some a little bit more, some a little bit less. The primary one that's probably the most popular is the Hello Kitty. There's 2 Marvel units on the bottom, which the toys I think stink. So I'm probably, I don't know, we'll see. I'm just gonna let it sit. I didn't take an inventory. I'm really just gonna track kind of week to week and see how we're doing. So I'll do, what, today's Monday, so I'll do a clean out on like Friday or Saturday and we'll see. So let's talk refills. Eventually you're gonna have to get more toys. The toys, right, are gonna cost you less than $1, and then you're gonna recoup some kind of profit off of that, and hopefully it offsets your time, right? That's kind of how all this stuff works. So I actually don't know where to go find toys to put into these units. I was told by the daughter of the person who sold the unit that there's a place north of Whittier off the 605 that you can go in and buy, but it's a wholesale fee, which is what you want. You want wholesale. The problem with wholesale is you then have to buy usually a lot of units. So that is all a price ratio, right? So if I want to get the best possible price for every turn of that machine, you're gonna have to buy in a lot. Oop, no, yeah, where did we go? Also, there's online sales. What the heck was that? Somebody was screaming. There's online sales, which I don't know if you're getting wholesale prices. I don't even know how they verify that. Hopefully that's something I can explore. A new and interesting world has opened up for me. Very, very interesting, which I'm super, super excited about. Okay, so been doing a lot of researching, mainly on this website, vendiscuss.net. It's a forum about bulk vending, because that's what this is, candy and toys and little capsules and whatnot. I'm not really interested in the candy at this point, although I understand the margins for that are pretty good. And it's consistent. I just don't know. So here's what I'm gonna do to try and learn me up something. I'm gonna go around and try and find vending machines in my city, and I'm going to take pictures of them, and I am going to find out where I can supply the products in those vending machines the cheapest way possible, and hopefully that will will start to give me some metrics to work with. I'm very good at metrics, guys. Very, very good. So if I'm going in every week to check this machine, I'm going to get a pretty good idea pretty quick of what's selling, what's not selling, and then start swapping things out to what's going to be more profitable. And then, yeah, that's it. Pretty straightforward. I'll keep you posted, of course. That should be a fun video, cleaning out the vending machine for the first time. We'll aim to do that on Friday or possibly Saturday. Although I'm going to be very busy with that planter box. Yeah. All right, guys, if you enjoyed, question of the day, have you ever owned or used a vending machine? Not used, of course, used a vending machine, but I mean, you ever operated a vending machine? God, there's got to be somebody. There's got to be somebody that watches these that operates vending machines. And do you have any advice? I think wholesale is a good way to go, but I don't know that I would ever be buying in bulk enough for just a 4-top like that. I don't know. Anyway, post in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow.